TV News.
Good evening and welcome to the news and sport from ITV Granada. Police investigating a horrific attack on a man in Oldham have issued CCTV pictures of a group they want to talk to. 21-year-old Thomas Hickey was kicked and punched and stabbed twice in the head by a gang outside a nightclub. He was set upon in an unprovoked attack by up to 8 men 7 weeks ago. Hundreds of pairs of empty shoes have been laid out in the centre of Manchester to remember people who've suffered from ME. The shoes form part of an international day of action calling for better understanding of the condition and for more money to be spent on researching a cure. Ralph Blunson reports.
The shoes on display here in Manchester city centre serve one purpose: to remind us of the people who can't use them anymore because they suffer from the medical condition ME, more commonly known as chronic fatigue syndrome. It's a disease which can affect every part of the body, leaving many sufferers sick and disabled for the rest of their lives. Experts say recovery is rare and it can prove fatal. The organisers of this event say the effects of ME are devastating. They say the condition leaves 25% of sufferers housebound or bedbound, and 75% are unable to work.
Currently there is very little treatment. There's no hopes of any cure in sight at the moment, and we don't get very much funding. So it's a way to gain more awareness in the community in hopes that there are better outcomes for people like me in the future.
Among those taking part, the family of 21-year-old Merrin Croft from Rochdale, who died after suffering from ME for 6 years. It ravaged her body to such an extent she couldn't even have daylight shone upon her. Granada Reports featured her story earlier this week. Her mother says she hopes some good will come from today's event.
Well, they will raise awareness, make the condition more known to the public, but also make it known that this is a serious medical issue. It's a neurological disease and it needs to be taken more seriously by the health service and more biomedical funding to go into it.
Organisers say worldwide more money is spent on trying to find a cure for baldness than on an illness which affects 250,000 people across Britain. They say the lack of spending on research means this campaign is about more than just a disease. This has become a social justice issue. Ralph Blunson, ITV News, Manchester.
A nurse turned spy who helped to fight the Nazis in wartime